Okay, here we are in Macau, so I'm going to be talking about COVID-19, but I'm just going to show you some of the gods. I'm going. Let's go check out the room. Okay, I'm the content creator for this channel. If you like what I'm doing, just subscribe and hit the like button. The gods. There's a lot of them I don't know the name. This one is like, this red-faced one is really well known, and some of them are missing. Let me see if any of these are missing fingers. Some of them are said to send the messages to the gods, so they sometimes have missing fingers. This one I think is supposed to have the message, but it's not there. So it's like they go back and forth between worlds. Anyways, those are some of the shrines in Macau, and I thought this might be interesting to share with you some of this. There's even some parrots there too. It's kind of cool. Okay, so what we're going to do is talk about COVID-19 and show you a little bit of Macau. These are our massive banyan trees that are alive and well, as always. A lot of them went down in a typhoon 2 years ago. So we're going to go through this little patchwork of cool stuff, and I'm going to talk about COVID-19 situation. At the moment, foreigners are not allowed to go in or out of Macau. So even people with blue cards are not allowed to go to come in. Let me see, maybe I'll just walk a little further. So that means that people who have work permits, and a lot of them are not getting renewed, so there's just no way to get into Macau. It's completely closed to foreigners. And I believe also for Macau residents, I believe that they can't go into China, I think. I'm not 100% sure about that situation, but I know for foreigners can't. So people who are hoping to come into Macau and gamble or do whatever, that's not possible right now. Okay, so the camera just died. The batteries aren't very good for this GoPro, unfortunately, so I have to replace it again. I'm going to show this other temples, but so basically, this is also kind of a cool one too. And looks like they're basically still doing stuff for it, so I better move out of the way a little bit. But basically, China, I was at the border yesterday, and the border seems to be wide open, so I saw like lots of people coming in from the mainland China with suitcases, and I see lots of tourists around the casinos taking pictures today. So I guess that they opened up the door for Chinese tourists somehow. But actually when you read the rules about it, it's not for them at all. When you read the rules, it's for some businessmen to come back and forth, and also for teachers and students who have some kind of connection. So I don't know, it's a kind of a mix of both of what's happening right now. So anyways, but for the most part, we're all wearing masks. We have to wear a mask to get on. We just had some color change thing, so we have to self-declare our health status with the government. And let's see if we can go down one of these alleys. Let's check out this. There's this way and this way. Let's go down this way. So basically, and then they just color-coded on Sunday. So now there's like green, yellow, and another color, but you self-declare, so you can just say no, 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 and get a green. So it seems like it should be better connected than it is. But I think in general, Macau's doing a great job of keeping everybody protected and safe. So I don't have any problems with that. But I was a little bit alarmed with the fact that there's so many Chinese tourists taking pictures, and you know, you can tell they're tourists because they're somebody that's been to Macau many times won't just take random pictures, right? So anyways, that's kind of the condition that's going on here. This is a little square in this area. So let's hope we can find another alley. Let's go down this alley. So anyways, that's kind of the condition. This is called Taipa Village, by the way. As far as things are going for COVID cases, we've had 0 cases in the last 3 weeks or something like that. So there's almost 0. Hong Kong has had 0 in the last 14 or 15 days for 2 weeks. Talking about 0 new cases. So things seem to be pretty clear. And China supposedly has none, or almost none, something like that, or very few. But that data seems a little bit questionable. I've heard some other people say that that they know people in China who've died of it, and so some of it is a little bit suspect. So we won't really know, but I guess we'll find out soon. If Macau gets some cases, then we'll find out right away that you know, because of the influx of the tourism, which is not supposed to be here, has an impact. I kind of half suspect that maybe we're seeing this influx of tourists because maybe they're kind of testing it out, and then suddenly if we get a case, it'll be under strict clampdown again, you know, maybe. So I don't know, we'll find out shortly. And usually if this was filled with tourists, we would have this whole row would be completely filled with people. It's not really that way. It's not really the case right now. But I did see lots of people at the casinos. So anyways, we're gonna keep exploring, but that's basically the situation here in Macau. Okay, since this is also has to do with temples, we're gonna show a couple more temples. So this is kind of a cool one. Another one of these. So probably people that view this channel at this particular time are probably mostly curious about, it's a pretty nice car. Let's see what kind of car that is. I don't know. So anyways, most people that are viewing the channel are probably curious about when Macau's gonna open up. And for that, I don't really know. There's pretty cool mural. There's some other cool stuff. So anyways, we're gonna keep on showing elephants and a bar. Let's see. Let's see if it's open. This is called Premiere. Anyways, we are going to keep on going, and that's basically the update of Macau. So maybe you can see some of the temples as well as get some information about COVID and immigration and all that such. But at the moment, everything is closed. But things are suspect with the Chinese tourist, who may be a guinea pig. Well, not for them, but for us. We might be the guinea pig to see if there's a case that comes in. Anyways, let's end this here.